What's up? We're back.
What's up?
I'm Ryan.
I'm Tyler.
We planned that. We're gonna react to Buster Keaton's Most Amazing Stunts.
Okay.
Apparently, like he did his own stunts, and he's a
I
legend.
mean, that name barely sounds familiar to me in the recesses of my mind.
Right.
But
His name's Buster.
I mean, how can you not watch him if his name's
When I
Buster?
was six
Let's see what we got.
months old, we're in some little town, small hotel, and I fell down
What?
a full flight of stairs to the bottom. They come.
I wonder if that's his voice. That must be Buster talking in the background.
Yeah,
He's
like
not talking about this, but he says he fell down a full flight of stairs. Maybe he's talking about how he got into stunts or something.
oh, I was barely paying attention
But
to what he was saying.
More
'cause
importantly,
I couldn't believe
how
what
is
he was
this
doing.
real?
That looked so like it almost looked fake because I can't believe that it was real. Like,
It's hard to believe it's real, but I'm just gonna. I guess it is.
so he really rewind it. His
jumped
His
like-
jump looked weird.
12 feet. I think that's just the cameras. Like they
Okay.
filmed.
A full flight of
Can
stairs.
you go to his jump?
And when I was 6 months old, we're in some little town,
Okay.
small hotel,
I'll listen to
and I
Buster
fell
too.
down.
So he purposely misses the ledge and goes. There has to be. Obviously, there's still some safeguards.
There must be.
Because you can't just assume these awnings
Even
are
if,
gonna
like a crappy,
save your life.
If there's a crappy rope or something,
There must
so
be
he
a
won't die.
mattress at the bottom.
Yeah, something like that. But
All right, let's
Full
keep
flight
going.
of stairs to the bottom. They come running up. I sat
The
up.
heck?
Okay,
shook,
that was
shook
just-
my head and shook it off. And
okay,
didn't try.
he's an. The
I'm gonna turn this video
funny
down a
thing
little bit,
is, you
it's
can tell because he can do any of this stuff right there in the last few seconds. He's like an athlete.
Oh yes,
Like, this man has command over his body.
yes.
So they knew I wasn't hurt.
Okay.
And Houdini says that was sure a Buster.
That's how he got his name.
Because that's the only time it was used.
So
What?
it's not his real name.
That's
That
cool.
was cool. His body gets flown in the air like a rag doll.
I like this. You can tell it's real. Like in
And
that.
it really can't be fake.
Yeah, you can like that's
Back in this time.
that's cool. Like how you can tell that was just like an athletic move.
It was used. It meant a Bronco Buster or a fall. It was never used as a name.
What are you doing,
My brother
Buster?
said, well, that would be a good name for it.
Okay.
Sure, don't sound bad.
Are they speeding it up when he's running? I think they used to do that a lot.
Maybe.
Okay. Like that's real.
What?
That's amazing.
How-
Wait a minute.
Would that really happen to you though? No, I mean,
I think
what is happening?
so. It's like he does all his stunts for real,
But there's a wire.
but here he's being assisted up in the air. Yeah, like
Unless
he's not,
everything I know about physics is just
he's not
wrong,
doing like
then
the ultimate flagpole hold.
your legs
or
wouldn't
anything.
just be going above where you're
No,
holding.
that I'm glad we saw this because it makes it clear that these
There's
stunts,
assistance as far as wires and stuff.
like he's on the back of a car grabbing onto
It's
it,
extremely dangerous.
being flung around, but then there's a wire helping him achieve this effect.
Yeah.
What?
But where'd the
How
wire
did
go?
There's also something like cool about the look of old things. Like that looked so much more real than any CGI.
Maybe because it was.
Because it mostly was real. Any CGI they would have done now would have looked so fake. And instead we're like, how the heck
Well,
did he
they
do
would have
that?
like cut a bunch of angles between it all. But here, since it's real, it's like they
Yeah.
just show it and it looks real.
It's cool.
I mean,
Okay.
veterans of the pictures.
I mean, this-
of the last
Buster,
25
get down
years
from there,
or so.
Buster.
No, this is Alan
Okay.
Davis.
That I believe he
What?
did.
A feature-length picture. Neither
Yeah,
is-
like okay, that's ridiculous.
That's just
but-
good execution. Nice job, Buster.
That sounds
And all the time,
I mean, I'd be worried about stuff like when you let go underneath this huge stream of water, you're gonna slip and hit your head
yeah,
on a.
dumb stuff
on a
like
rail.
that. Like there's a million dumb little things like that he's just making look easy.
in the picture business. We'd never even thought of writing a script.
Okay.
Me too.
Wow, that's
The
high.
time we had
He's got some upper body strength.
Yeah.
picture, for
Good
instance,
timing there.
And all the while he's like putting on a good performance.
That's fine.
He's performing, like acting
We wanted
while
to
doing
finish
this.
Right then and there. See, there's There's nothing else to work
Wait,
on.
Wow.
that woman had to be pretty good too.
But look at Buster.
That woman.
Something we like.
Okay.
We throw that one away and start on a new one.
What? That was weird.
This is like the original, that Russian guy putting his leg in between those two cars commercial.
Yeah.
We just throw gags out right and left when we're shooting because they don't stand.
He's a
up,
young
they
man.
don't work well. And then the accidental ones come.
Okay.
Wow. That would not be easy.
Well, you see, I learned that
Oh my gosh.
on the stage.
This,
I was the type of comedian.
I would be so afraid. What if his foot there...
you
what
just
if his
literally
foot
died.
had been caught underneath the railroad tie here?
You,
I was the type
Right here, his bottom right foot. What if it had just got stuck a little bit?
you
I laughed.
It would be...
cannot
he'd be,
mess this one
Yeah,
up.
he'd be
The others
crushed.
didn't.
Keep
I think
going.
I've seen this clip before. I think it's more famous. This
The more
train
serious I
riding
take
thing.
My work, the better laughs I get.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, you had to really do
And
that.
that thing was
He was
heavy.
an eccentric
It
comic,
looked heavy.
That was.
and
Go back a
as soon
sec.
as I could- old man was
Okay.
What back? He did like a back. He did a front flip and made it look so effortless,
Oh my gosh.
like so smooth.
and
In
as
here,
soon as I could take care
I don't know
of
how they're
myself
doing
on
this.
my feet,
I
he
mean...
had slap shoes
did they
on.
have a machine this
there
powerful?
must be wind. Yeah, it must
Well,
be
even-
real
I
wind.
don't know
Like
if-
no, I mean like a machine.
Even if you're in wind that strong, for him to achieve this like standing this sideways effect, he's using like his core to like it's helping him, but he's keeping himself like straight
Oh,
and
yeah.
looking good. Like the
Oh, yeah.
littlest things. Buster's a boss.
Big baggy pants, and then just start doing gags with me, and especially kicking me clean across the stage or taking me by the back of the neck and throwing me.
Oh,
And as I
Wow.
he did like
used to
a
doing it and knew how to do it.
put his feet together and stand up
They
thing.
put the door on the top on the second floor by mistake.
I'm sure he's good at taking
Wow.
beatings. What?
We would call the Ruffles that active as
He's
ever
good at
used to be
taking
on stage.
beatings too. Help
Oh,
her, Buster.
no.
Buster. What?
What is
Oh,
it?
she could have hit her head. Oh, she did hit her head.
50% you have in your mind
Or was that her
first half
feet?
the picture, and the rest you just
Definitely getting
I'm
scraped up.
sure they have some safety under them, but they're getting bashed on rocks.
That's right. We eliminated subtitles just as fast as we could if we could possibly.
This is familiar to me too. Because that would have.
When we found
This too!
Here.
This is the most
Yes,
famous.
I've seen that.
worked on
Oh my
You only get
god.
one chance at that.
the middle, take
That's
care of itself.
insane.
Well, I
That's
had
actually
a similar
insane.
hat on the stage before I went into.
I don't care what that house was made of.
I went into pictures when I was 21 years old. That's in the spring of 1917.
Okay. Looking good, Buster.
I went into pictures with Roscoe Arbuckle. I mean, his pictures are the first ones I appeared in.
Yeah.
And I'd only
This was a
been
real
working
character
short time,
performance from
so
Buster in
you
this one.
wanna Bear in mind that the average mind of the motion
Look at the
picture
theater
artist
back when they had to play the
12 years
music
old.
actually in the
Oh
theater.
yeah.
Is a 12-year-old mind.
And he's just
Sure entertaining.
sitting around with some lions, like, oh my gosh.
About another
He's
I wonder
fearless.
if this scared him more.
He probably has something wrong with his brain.
Yeah.
not afraid.
Like David Blaine style brain chemistry.
that, and I said, Roscoe, something tells me that those that continue to make pictures for 12-year-old minds ain't gonna be with us long.
Okay. You get Buster to do just about anything. There's all the
I guess that
clips.
was hey, credit to Don McCool for putting that together. And Buster.
Wonder how many people like Buster there were back in this day.
Wonder how he ended up dying.
Oh, you gotta think.
Buster.
We don't know, but you gotta think it was work related.
Let's just see real quick. Well, I can see right here he was only.
Oh,
Oh no, he lived to be 71.
good for you, Buster.
So.
Good for you.
I mean, I guess I'll look, but lung cancer. After all
What?
that.
Oh my god. That's so unfortunate.
But
He
at
had
the
it.
same time, it's amazing.
But yeah, like, what a heck of a legacy.
All right.
Influence and legacy, as
Yeah.
Wikipedia says.
That was very cool.
That is like so impressive. Like, I wonder compared to today in movies and stunt people, what they think of that.
I'm sure they idolize him.
Because he was...
They still get hurt today, and they're super, like, a lot more cautious.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Back then, you just had to do what you got to do. That's like was probably his attitude.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
no
a new
BS.
medium, like film, and he was just doing whatever it took to get on the big screen, make a name for himself. I guess he had no fear. All right, good for you, Buster. Rest in peace. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Subscribe or unsubscribe.